44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweepers. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch, bless your heart. Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in that attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your
So I can hear me now. Let me figure this out. It's like can you hear the sound now? I need to swap this over. So yeah. All right, there it goes. Right, if you hear, there might be a bit of an echo. All right, let me try to figure this out. Slovakia. We'll just start from the beginning. Let me try to figure this out. Can you hear the sound to what? There's no echo? Because I know I got my phone connected and it's playing a better sound. But if it's not really picking up this, that's to what. Ross says we're good. Shalom to everyone in the class, by the way. Shalom to Raawban, his powerful sister. Shalom to Ira. All right, we'll start from the beginning. I'll just go over I know I wrote out the alphabet. Basically, I was saying, if anyone's watching this class over, you can screenshot the alphabet if you're watching the stream and make sure you have that in your notes. Yeah, you can. Shalom, Amsterdam, Gabar, Messiah Christ. So we'll start from. We'll go over the root of R. Oh, I just wrote it out. All right, no sweat. We'll go back over R. So I did the alphabet. So we're going through the root of each of these letters. So this is the character for R, pronounced like AHR. The root for this word is R, lap, which means cattle. Cattle or ox. Now you'll see here these connectors that I've written. That dictates how you'll pronounce a word. Also, like it dictates how you'll pronounce a word. So if you see an N shape, it means that the letter is pronounced by itself. So for example, here it's just pronounced R. Whereas if you see a U shape, it means that the two letters in between are joined together. So the La and the Pa here are joined together to make lap. So our lap, which means cattle. And if you see the character R, it kind of represents sort of or it resembles like a cow head, like an ox. Next, we're gonna go over. Let me get this pen instead. It's a bit bigger. Okay. So like it's tricky not having the mount on the wall. We'll go over bar. Let me get that right here. Slovakia. Okay. And while we're going over the alphabet, you can make a note of each of the letters anyway. If you couldn't hear me during the intro, so let me just write this out again. Bar. Slovakia. Bar. So this is the character bar, and this the root word for this is sort of a house or a tent, and the root word is bayath, which is written out ba ya. So as we discussed with the connectors, the ba is separate, and the ya and the tha join together to make yath. That is bayath, yeah, house or tent. We have next, and while I'm going through each of the letters, you can take, if you need to, you can take screenshots, just make notes, make sure you have all the information down. The next character is Ga. So G A Ga. And this comes from the root word Ga ma, gamal, which means camel. If you see that. So in English it means camel. And if you see the Gar character, sort of resembles a camel's hump. Okay. Again, if I'm going a bit too fast or you want to go over anything again, just put it in the comments, let me know. Or if there's any issues with any sound or anything like that, just let me know. I'll fix it. All right, next letter is Da, which is like a triangle. Da. And the root for this is Dalath, which means door. So Da, Ka, which means door. So you have here the character Da, so it resembles a triangle. This is how it's written out. And then in the Hebrew, so Da and then Lath joined together. Now it's door. It's back in the day, you know, we didn't always have houses. Sometimes we'd have tents, and the character for Da sort of resembles the door or the opening, the doorway of a tent. Okay. Now the next one, let me erase this. Is Ha, H-A. The root for this, let's see. It's just the word Ha. So okay, let me double check this. Okay. This comes from so like, give me 1 second. It's in my it's to reveal. So you can note down here Ha, which means to reveal. Next is, so okay, they're not too big. Again, shalom to everyone in the class. Shalom to Sharapah. Make sure everyone in the class, you like, share. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, but like and share the video if you can. Wow. This comes from the root. Okay, the next character is Wa, and the root word for this is Wawa, which means to hook or to fasten, and it sort of resembles like a tent peg, which is something you'd use to dig into the ground and secure the ropes in a tent. So Wawa means to secure. Yeah, like a hook. Okay, next we have Za. The root for this is Zayah. The Yam, which means the Yam, which means slack. It's not Zayah, it's Zayan. Shalom to Hadassah, Shalom on Christ. Okay, so we have here the character Zah, Zayan. So we have Zah, Ya, and Na, and they're connected, and that means weapon. Yeah, again, make sure you take notes. If I'm going too fast, just let me know and I'll go back. Okay, next is Ya. Wait, so give me 1 second. Next is Kha.
Hi?
Yo,
You know, if you're going broke tomorrow.
1 second. Kha. And the root for this is Kaf, which means Kaf. The next is Kha. That comes from the root word Kaf, which means sort of a wall or to divide. And it means that you look at the character, sort of resembles a like a fence. So use it to divide something. So that's Kha. Next you have Ta. The root is Ta. Okay. So here's Ta, comes from the root Ta, which means clay or to store. Go to the next one. Next you have Ya, which Ya, that comes from the root word Yod, which means hand. And that's why you'll notice when we are doing the salute after Barak, which means to salute, you'd say the salute, so Yabashin Shadikta, and then afterwards it's Yad Yam Latar, which means hands down. So the character here, Ya, the comes from the root word yad, meaning hand. Next we have ka. Okay. Next we have ka. I'm not sure the root word of this one. I believe it is kapar, which would be written ka and then pa, which would mean like the palm of your hand. I'm not sure if my writing's a bit thin, but that comes from kapar. We have la. Okay, we have la. Lamad. Okay, we've got a student in the stream coming on. Shalom, Mama Chris. So we have Diana. Okay. I'm just going over the root words of the Hebrew characters. So we are at la at the moment. If you have your notepad with you, so the character la, it comes from the root word lamad. I'm not sure how much you remember of these characters, but this means to learn or sort of staff. It means to learn. If you want to make a note of that, just let me know when you're finished. Okay. I believe your mic is on mute, Diana. If you're able to, could you unmute? And I just want to go through. Have you been in the previous classes with Officer Shamgar? I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. Okay, no sweat. We'll just continue. Okay, so we're over La. Next is Ma. So next we have Ma, which the character looks like this. I'll do it a bit thicker actually. It's pronounced Ma, and that comes from the root word mayam, which means water, or it could mean like let's see, like a body of water. And you'll see with the character Ma, it sort of represents the waves of water or the waves of the sea. So I'll give you a minute to note this down. Just give me a thumbs up when you're done, yeah? Okay, sure. If you can see quite a bit closer. You got it? Brilliant. Okay. Right, so we'll go to the next one, which is Na. This comes from the. Let's see. So next we have the letter Na. This comes from, I believe, the root word Nana, which means to sprout or a seed sprout. Shalom, we have Ayala in class. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alatam Hashem Yashar. Is the mic on mute as well? Let's see. Sorry.
Sí.
Can I have a biscuit?
Jag har så många alla bara som jag sa.
Yahweh Shema Alatam Hashem Yashar. Okay. We're just going over the letters now. How much do you remember of the Hebrew characters? So we'll just continue on. Next we have Sa. Which comes from the root Samak.
So like you said, I couldn't hear you.
No sweat, no sweat. So I was just asking, so how much do you remember of the Hebrew characters? From what you've been over with Officer Shamgar?
Huh? It looks like this.
Looks like that. Okay, brilliant. So you have the alphabet.
Con.
Cool. Most likely correct. To start off, you know the alphabet, so could you recite it from start to finish?
Letter.
La. Most likely. So if you, what I'll do is I'll go over this last one, which is samak, which means sort of like a flag or to support. Making of this, and then we'll go over all the Hebrew characters again, and then we'll continue. So we have here. So we have Sa, and if you see it kind of looks like a flag or a banner, and it comes from the root word samak, which means flag or to support.
Okay. Con.
Right, most unconscious.
Yeah. Should I write it down?
Yeah, make a note.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're done. Yeah.
Con.
Correct in the chat. Shalom Yabashim Shabbat. Have we got it?
Not yet.
No, sir.
Huh?
She says something.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
So I'm finished.
You finished? Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Diana, have you got it down as well? Let's give me a thought. Nod your head?
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Right, so we'll go over the full Hebrew alphabet.
Salakia, sir. Do I have to show you?
Yeah, you can show me what you've written down. Enlarge my screen. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Good notes, good notes. Let me pull up. Okay. Right, so we'll go over the full alphabet. So just put the count on this pen. So if you remember the alphabet, it is R,
Ba,
Ba,
ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, fa.
Brilliant. Brilliant. You really went so fast I couldn't even keep up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll note down for both of you. Have you both got the full alphabet down?
So we have to write it now.
I was just wondering, do you have it down in your notes already?
So like you mean like this?
Yeah, so you have the you have it there. What about you, Diana? Do you have a copy of the Hebrew alphabet, or do you have it down in your notes?
I'll fold it so then I won't get distracted. Like, share, subscribe.
If you don't need to talk, make sure you be pressing mute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so look, yeah. Okay. Okay, shalom, Lord Christ. Like, can you hear me? Okay, let me try that again. Can you guys hear me?
Concert.
Can you hear me? Can't. All right, most line first. Okay, I've got it.
Do I have to write them down?
Yes. So what we go through, if you could write it down, if you don't have it already. So let me just finish off the rest of the alphabet. No.
Make sure you write it left to right as well. Starting over there.
Yeah.
I.
And right to
You have to write them at the bottom as well. Concert. Do we have to even do the letters underneath them?
Yeah, so it will help. So if you write it out, so for example, underneath R, if you write out how you pronounce it, so AH, bar. I don't know if this is clear. Can you guys see that?
Concert.
It's not okay. So we have Ga. Let's get the right angle. Da. What I'll do is I'll write them all out really quickly, and then I'll show you guys. Wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, sa, and tha. Right. So that's all the Hebrew with it written out. So if you don't have a copy of this in your notes, just make a copy. And shalom to Maya as well. Shalom, the one for joining the class.
Shalom.
Shalom, one of guys. Grafty, don't laugh at my technical difficulties, you know. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Just chill. So to Alien Type 2, just join the class. So we are teaching the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew, the Holy Tongue. That is the original tongue of Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. So before we were taken into slavery, before we were taught the oppressors' languages, you know, English, Spanish, we have some of our brothers speaking Creole, all the different languages we learned from our oppressor, we spoke this language, the Hebrew. So that's what we're learning. That's what we're learning how to speak once again, so that once we get the kingdom, we can speak our proper tongue. Because the Bible says that the prayers are more powerful when you speak it in its native tongue. So once we learn the Hebrew and we can speak Hebrew, our words are more powerful than speaking the oppressive language. The water for the question. Okay, let me know when you guys have all got that down. And if you're new to the class as well, make sure you like the video. You can share. Make sure you subscribe, so you can catch more of these videos. You can learn more knowledge. We also have other classes in the school. We have a history class. You can learn about Black history, our history. You can learn about the history of the oppressors and how we know who we are, how we know that we are the biblical Israelites the Bible speaks of. If you have any questions in any classes, just put them in the chat. We're happy to answer them. If you need any scriptures broken down, we have a scripture breakdown class on Thursday. You can catch that online, or you can come to the school. It's in Birmingham, England, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. And you can learn more. We have all sorts of classes in the school and online. Okay, let me know when you guys got that down, and then we'll move on to some of the root words that we've missed. So where these characters come from.
So look here, I'm not finished.
No sweat, take your time. Nice and close. We'll go over a few of the root words and then we'll take a break, okay?
Four more. Nice.
Have we all got that down?
So look here, sir, I'm done.
You done? Okay.
But I have two sheets because I didn't have any more space.
Yeah, no sweat, no problem. I think Nia is still writing it down. Right now. So while we're waiting them down, we'll just go over a few just to make sure we have the pronunciation. So can anybody can just shout out, do you know how to pronounce, let's see, this character? Does anybody?
Taza?
Tazar, correct.
Is that what it says?
Khan, it's Tazar, yeah. Okay, what about, let's do this one. This character here.
Sa?
If you still, Sa, correct. Sa, correct. If you're still making notes, don't worry about answering. Just make your notes. But for the people who have finished, how do we pronounce this character? Does anybody know?
Sha?
Shah, correct. Well done. And we'll do one more about this one. You got it? Go on, Ayala.
Ka.
Ah, well done. Well done. So this one might get confused sometimes with this one. It's sort of like how in the English you'll have a curly K, which is a C, and a kicking K, which is a K. In the Hebrew we have Ka, which is Ka, and we have Ka, which is Chaa. It's important to distinct those. Okay, has everybody got it down?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Con.
More sign Christ. Just give me a thumbs up if you are on mute. Let me know. I think we are still on mute.
He said give us a thumbs up if we're on mute.
You're not on mute.
Diana, have you finished? You can just give me a thumbs up or just say come on. Okay, brilliant. We've got Diana finished. We'll just do
I'm done.
done? Brilliant. Okay. So what we'll do, is we'll go over some of the root words for these characters. We'll note them down, and then
How do you know
next lesson we'll go over them to see. Yeah. So we'll start with going alphabetical order. So we'll start with tattoo card. These are well-behaved children. These are UPK children, man. You want your children to be this well-behaved, bring them to ISUPK. That's what you bring. We'll teach you how to raise children. We teach your children how to be. We've got good role models. We'll work it out. So you all have you all have it written down. So I'll just write how to root word. And then box. Okay. Now I'm going to test you guys a little bit. So the root word for R is a word that's pronounced here. Now, do you guys know how the sort of connectors work? So if you can see underneath this character, we have sort of an N shape, and then in between these two, we have sort of a U shape connecting them together. Do you guys know how those work and how to sort of pronounce word using those?
So look here, sir. I forgot what that one means.
Okay, so this one that looks like an N, that means that you pronounce the character by itself.
And then
This one, go ahead. book. And then this other one here means that the two letters either side are joined together.
Con.
So if you look at what characters we have here, we have R, we have, do you want to know this one?
Law.
La, correct. And then we have Pa. Now Pa can be written, I know in some ways it's written a bit different. It can be either written this or like this. I tend to write it like this. Which one do you have in your notes, Ayala? Does it look more like the first one or like the second
Look.
one?
More like a J.
Okay, looks more like the second one. Okay, I'll do the second one, just so there's no confusion. Okay. So Pa. Okay. So we have R, we have La, and we have Pa. So using these connectors, does anybody know how we would pronounce this word? Go ahead.
So look here, I know.
Go ahead.
So the word, so there's two letters, and
How do you say the whole word?
there's two letters, and it connects together.
Mm-hmm. So do you know how you pronounce the full word?
Letter.
La. Okay. So we have R, which is separate, and then we have the La and the Pa. They join together with this connector. So the La and the Pa join together would make lap, like L-A-P. So this word you would pronounce R, lap. So a lap. Got it? So it would be spelled, I'll put it on the bottom here, A-L-A-P, a lap. What I would say is, if you're writing this down in your notes, put this here before you write the English translation. So I'll actually I can fit it in here. Lap, which means cattle or ox. Let me just put this out for you guys, and then we'll. Right, everybody make a note. Right, so do we remember how we pronounce this word? Anybody can give it a go. Go ahead, Ayala.
So look here, I can.
Go ahead.
I lap.
A lap. Well done. And what does it mean?
I can't read.
No problem. It means cattle or an ox. So that would be like your cows, or like cattle is like your cows, your goats, your sheep. And it comes from this root word. If you look at the character R, it will sort of resemble like a cow head or like an ox head or like a goat head or a sheep head. It sort of resembles cattle. We'll get it down. Let's see. Maya is showing her work. Well done. And let's see. Diana, have you got it down? But yeah, you look like you're ready to go to the next one. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. You guys ready?
Concert.
The next one we'll do 2 more, and then we'll take a quick break. You guys can get a drink, a snack, something to refresh yourself, and then we'll come back. So bar. Okay. So this is. I'm going to test it out actually, on how you would pronounce this word. It means house. So the next one, the root word for bar. So we'll look at the characters here. We have bar, we have ya, and we have tha. Now looking at the connectors, does anybody know how we would pronounce this word here? Go ahead.
It's house.
Yeah, so the translation of this word in the Hebrew is house. Do you know how you would pronounce the Hebrew the word in the Hebrew? So translating the Hebrew characters. So we have
I can
bar.
try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Ya.
Mm-hmm.
And fa.
Well done. So those are the 3 characters we have. Now using the connectors, we can see that the bar is separate, so you pronounce bar, and the ya and the fa are joined together. So what would that make? A ya and a fa.
Oh yeah.
Have a go.
Ya and fa joined together, it would make yath.
Yes.
Yes.
Yath.
Yeah.
So this word here, we have bar yath, which
Bayath.
means house. Bayath. Well done.
That means help.
So we'll write it down. We have bayath, which means house. Sure you guys can see it. It's quite cool how each of the Hebrew
So look here.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
Right. You done? Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see Miguel or Diana's video. I'm not sure if you guys are still there. If you are, just let me know. Just unmute your mic and just say Khan. If not, okay, we got Diana back. We got it down? Oh, Ayala's got it. Diana, have you got it down? If you do, just give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah? Brilliant. Okay. And the
Khan.
I can't see either. If you have it down, just say Khan, just let me know. Just unmute your mic. And then we'll move forward. Okay. There's someone in class who's asking for book recommendations. Mark Jogos, I don't know how to pronounce. Jogelski? I'm not sure what nation you are. It sounds a bit like a reading name, but I mean, the book recommendation, the most important book is the Bible. You've got the King James Version, the Bible, and the Apocrypha. Those are the most important. But you can't really just go and pick up a book. If you are the 12 tribes of Israel, if you are Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian that was sold in the slave trade, then you find the ISUBK. You get those 2 books, and we will teach you how to break it down. Okay, we'll move forward. We'll do one more, and then we'll take a break. So next we have Ga. Okay, so we have Ga. I'm going to test you guys again how to pronounce this word here, this Hebrew word. So the characters we have are Ga, Ma, and La. Now looking at the connectors, can anybody tell me how you would pronounce this word? We'll give either Diana or Mayar a shot. Can you give it a try, Diana?
Not on. This is not really. Figure it out first.
Don't know. I don't know what that one is. At the top. Go.
So Ga, Ma, Ga, Ma, La. So it's Ga, and then if La and Ma are connected, then what will that be? No. Ga, and then there's Ma, La. So it will be Gamal.
Look.
Gamal,
Come on.
maybe. Say Gamal, try that. So like you said, is it Gamal?
So like you
So
said.
you already are.
Is it Gamal?
It is Gamal, that's correct. That's correct. So we have Ga and the Ma and the La are joined
What
together
does that mean though?
to make Gamal, and it means camel. So Gamal and camel are actually, oops, I like it. But E instead of an A. Gamal, which means camel. And if you look at the character for Gar, kind of resembles like a camel hump.
You see,
It's
Yeah.
quite cool how each of the Hebrew characters have sort of a story behind them and why they're written the way they are. So what they represent.
that's cool.
Mine does.
How did you?
So I want to give everyone a chance to write this down. Maya or Diana, do either of you know, sort of going over how we would pronounce this word? Just make sure you all got it. No? If you guys have any questions, by the way, just unmute and let me know. And or if you want me to go over anything, just let me know, and I will do. If it's something I can't answer, I'll ask.
What do I have to say?
Okay.
So look here. I need some more help with how the connectors work.
Yeah, no problem at all. So basically, if it is like an N shape, it means that you'll pronounce this character like the character above it. So say if you had let's think of a word that you guys will know. So like Khan, which means yes. So you have car and you have na. Now Khan, the way it's pronounced, these are joined together. So you would use the connector that looks like a U, and that joins these two letters together to make Khan. Otherwise, if you had them separate, it would be pronounced Kana, which is incorrect. See it? So that's how you would write Khan,
Con.
which means yes.
Huh? Huh? Okay.
Now I'll give you an example of, let's see. Give you an example of a word that doesn't have the connectors. We'll use the opposite of Khan, which is La'a, which means no. Now with La'a, there's two characters, but they're both pronounced. So you put the upside down, the N looking character connector, and that means that you pronounce each one separate. So here you have joined Khan, and you have separate La'a.
Fora.
No sweat.
Yeah.
And then, so for example, with this word where you have some that are connected, some that are separate, you pronounce this one, so ga, and then these are connected, so it'll be mao, so gamal. I'll give you another example. Have you guys all got this down? The gamal.
Do you need to do the example as well?
You can do. Yeah, it'd be good for you to note down. So kan, which means yes, and la'a, which means no.
It's hard to write okay like him.
It's okay. I know sometimes it's written a bit more curved.
It's gone.
Okay. Will every character have one of these symbols underneath? Yeah, so when you're writing out the Hebrew, that they'll in like a Tanakh, it doesn't have in some apps or the Tanakh, it doesn't have the connectors. But when we would write it out, it would have the connectors, so you know how to pronounce it. Okay. So let's see. Let me just rewrite something. Do you have a question, Ayala?
I need to tell him something. Con. So lucky, so I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you said that we have to write even the example down, I couldn't finish it because every time it goes black and it says share and subscribe.
Okay, yeah, that was just because I came off, so I'll put it back on. Sorry, 1 second. I'll put it on now so you can finish it. Come on. Okay. So were you writing down the Khan and the La'a?
Con.
Okay. Right, so oops, let me do it now. Okay. Now Diana, Did you hear when I was going through the connectors, how they work, joining letters together or saying them separately?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how would you pronounce this top word here?
Con.
Can't. Most high in Christ. And this bottom one?
La'a.
Most high in Christ. Maya, do you understand as well? Maya, your mic is on mute. Are you able to unmute? Okay. I'm not sure if you're still on if you can still see. But once I see, like, Maya, are you still there?
Look, sir.
Yeah, no sweat. Do
She
you
came
understand?
off.
Okay, no sweat, no problem at all. Do you understand did you hear when I explained the connectors? So when two characters join together, or when you say them separately?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would you pronounce this bottom word?
Con.
This
La'a.
la correct. So you pronounce each one separately, and la means no, and then this top one,
Con.
correct, which means yes. Now with this, the example for the root word for gar, do you know how you would pronounce this Hebrew word here?
La'a.
Okay, no problem. So you have the characters gar, ma, and la. So you can see from the connectors down here, the gar is separate. So you pronounce gar, and the ma and the la join together, which makes, how would you say ma and la join together? Just give it a shot. Don't worry.
Mal.
Mal, correct. Well done. So it'd be ga, and then
Same word.
What did you say?
Mal.
right, it'd be ga, mal,
Come on.
gamal, correct. Maya, do you understand as well?
Do you understand?
Yeah. So how would you pronounce this word?
Gamal.
Gamal, correct. And okay, so gamal. Right. Diana, do you understand as well?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Make sure everyone's got it. Okay. Right. Now we can take a break. Do you guys want to get a drink or a snack, something to eat? And then we'll go over a few more. What I'll do is I'll go over some words that you guys will know. And we'll go through the connectors. You guys can take a break.
I've got to go.
So this will
Yeah?
Nahasma Alpha Boss Miausa.
Yeah, we're smart. I like that about Shami outside. Hello, Mayala.
But
So I'll go over a few examples. Now these will be words that you guys are familiar with. I'm just preparing them. So you have we'll do like a 5-minute break. Diana, do you have to go anytime soon, or are you okay?
I don't have to go anywhere.
Okay, brilliant. and we'll do. Okay, we'll do. And we have. Okay. Are you ready to go by now? I mean, ready to start again. Not ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready? Brilliant. Okay. So I have here some examples of words that we're gonna do. It's common words that you'll know. So we're gonna practice how to pronounce them. So we'll start with this word here. So do you know the characters?
Like how to pronounce it?
Yeah. So we'll say out each of the characters first, and then we'll go over the connectors. So,
Okay.
for example, this first one is
Sa.
Yeah.
La.
Huh?
Ka.
Huh?
Ya.
Yeah, correct. So from the connectors, we can see that we say sa separate.
Sa.
The la and the ka are joined together, which would make
Ka.
lak,
Oh. Black.
because it's from the right to the left. And then what's this one?
Ya.
Yeah, correct. So we have sa, lak, ya. So this is salakia, which means excuse me or forgive me. It's like apologizing or excuse me. So I'll write it out. So sa, lak, ya. Salakia. So I'll give you a minute to make a note of Salakia, and then do you know the meaning of Salakia? Just let me know when you get it down, okay?
I'm done.
You done? Okay, brilliant. So, and you know Salakia, what it means? So it just means excuse me, or it means forgive me. So it's like I beg your pardon, or excuse me, or forgive me. I don't have no space. All right, forgive me instead. That's the more accurate translation. Shalom to Aisha in the class. Shalom y'all, Shamal Abba Bashan Yosha. Okay, just let me know when you got it down, okay? Give me a thumbs up or just say calm. You got it? Give me a thumbs up. Or are you still writing it? Okay.
I got it.
Brilliant. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. So we'll go over the characters first. Do you know this one?
Sa,
Yep.
wa,
Mm-hmm.
da,
Yep.
ha.
Correct. So we can see that the tha is separate. Or do you want to give it a go on working out how to pronounce it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sa, wa. Sa,
Mm-hmm.
wa, da, ha. So Sawada.
The water, correct. Because the da and the ha are connected together. So this will make, let me write it out. The water. Which means thank you. So you see how each letter is represented here. So you have tha, then you have wa, which is separate, and then the da joined together. So it's like da, and then it ends in the h. So ha ends in ha. So tha, wa, da. And then just give me a thumbs up once you've written it down.
I got it done.
Got it? Most High in Christ. Okay. Now this last one is a little bit of a longer word, but we're going to test you here, okay? So this last one, we'll go through the characters. So we have,
Ah,
yeah,
ya,
mm-hmm,
na,
yep,
da,
mm-hmm,
Da.
Yep. And the last one.
Da.
This one is Slacky. This one is Ra. Might have been my fault. So this one is Da, where it looks more like a triangle. And this one is Ra. Got it?
Mm.
Okay, brilliant. Right, now using the connectors, I want you to try and break down how you'd say this word.
Ayanaba.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Well done. So break it down for me how you got to Ayanda Bar.
A.
Mm-hmm.
Ya.
Yep.
Na.
Right, yeah. So the ya and the na are connected, which makes,
Yana.
so that would make yan. When you connect a word, you don't pronounce the R on the next one. So this would make yan. And then the next one.
Da.
Mm-hmm.
And Ra.
Bar, correct. Because the bar and the ra are connected. So
Yeah.
it'd be B-A-R, bar. So that is written out for you. Yan. Da. Bar. So it's written out. Ayanda bar. Which, as you know, it means you're welcome or no sweat. It's like saying, don't worry about it. Got the yard back in. Shalom, Maya. Just give me a thumbs up once you've got it, and then I'm going to go over it again with Maya.
I got it.
Got it? Brilliant. Okay. Let me just write down basically you're welcome. Okay. So Maya, we're going to go over the connectors to make sure you understand. So I've been through it with Diana. So with this first word from right to left, do you know what these characters are? Maya, I believe your mic is on mute. On mute, sorry. Maya, can you hear me? Still can't. Maya, could you take your mic off mute? you know how. No, sorry. Mia, your mic is on mute. Can you take it off for me, please? Mia.
Slakia, so her name's Maya, not Maya.
Oh, Maya. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I thought it was Hebrew. Maya, can you hear me?
Did you call me?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know it was pronounced Maya. I thought it was Maya. Okay, Maya. Right, we're just going to go over a few words to make sure you understand the connectors, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So for this first word, do you know the characters? We'll just go through the characters and then we'll go through the connectors and how to pronounce them. So from right to left, do you know them? Look back at the alphabet.
I think give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Okay. While Maya, my mistake, is working on that, we will go over another word. So this is a word I'm going to ask you to do by yourself, Diana, in your notes. Am I pronouncing your name right, Slacky? I just want to make sure I get it right.
Did you say Diana or something else?
Is it Diana or is it Diana?
I can't really hear a difference,
But
it's Diana.
Diana, okay, got it. Okay, so Diana and Maya. Okay, got it. Okay, are you ready, Maya? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, from your Hebrew alphabet, tell me these 4 characters from right to left. Let's start with this one.
That one is a Sa.
Well done. This next one.
Which one is that one?
So this one is La.
I don't know.
It's okay. So this one is La. Yep, no sweat. And then the next one, do you know this one?
Tazar.
Close, almost. So this one is Tazar would be. You write it here. This one is Tazar.
Oh.
So this one is Ka. You know the one that's CHAA.
That's what I said.
Oh, Slacky, I thought you said Tazar.
It's okay.
Okay, no sweat. So we have Sa, La, Ka, and what's this last one?
And the last one is I know the word of that one, but I just forgot it.
Okay. Do you have the Hebrew alphabet that we noted down in the beginning?
Is it ha?
It's not ha. Ha would look like this. It's close though. They do look quite similar. So this one is ha, but this one is. Do you know it? Or do you want me to tell you?
I don't know it.
No problem. So this one is ya.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So the 4 characters we have are sa, la, ka, and ya. Now with the connectors, so learning how to pronounce it, we can see. Do you remember what this one means when it's like an N shape?
Yeah, that one is sa.
Do you know the connector? Do you remember what this arch means?
No. But I know the face up one means they're connected.
Correct. So this one, the upside down arch, means these 2 letters are connected. When it's a regular arch, it means that the character above is said separately, so it's said by itself.
Oh.
So for this word, you would say sa. The la and the ka would be connected. And what sound would that make? So it's a la and a ka.
I don't know.
No, sir.
But I know they make a different sound.
Correct, yeah. So a la and a ka, if you said them separately, it would be la ka, but because they're joined together, it's lak.
Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sa is separate. La and ka joined together to make. What does it make?
And ya is separate.
Correct. What does the la and the ka join together? What sound does that make?
Something close to the word that I said before.
So the la and the ka, they join together to make lak. Okay. You see how that works?
Yeah.
So the la and the ka make lak.
Oh. Now I remember.
Now you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to try and say this word for me using the connectors. You got it.
I have sa. Lak.
Correct. Yep.
Za. Wait, no, yeah.
Yeah, correct. So how would you say the full word?
Salasia.
Salachia.
Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
Right. And so this is a word you'll hear often, and this is how you'd spell it out. So it's salachia. And this is how it's spelled out. And it means forgive me or excuse me. So you can see here how each of the characters, it sort of spells it out. So sa, lak, and then ya. Do you want to make a note of this one? Do you make a note of the Hebrew characters, how to connect it, what it means? and then the English as well. And then I'll go over the next few, and then we'll try one with you.
Okay, but Salashia, in the English means forgive me, I think.
Yeah, so it means forgive me or excuse me. So
Oh.
remember in the Hebrew, this. Okay. It's me. Oop. All right, we're back. Okay, so we're just gonna. Maya, do you have this noted down? Mr. Lakio.
No, I don't. I don't.
So, if you want to note this down quickly, we'll close out with this. Just to make sure you get it. And I just wanted to remind you, with the CH in the Hebrew, I know in the English it's pronounced as like ch, but in the Hebrew it's ka. It's ka.
Okay.
So it'd be Salachia.
Salakia.
There we go. Got it. Well done.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it. Okay. Right. So that is the class. I want to thank you guys for joining in. You both did a very good job. You're both doing very well at the Hebrew. We'll only get even better and better. So make sure you continue to tune into the classes. If you have any questions or you want me to break down anything, just let me know, and we'll just get even better and better at the Hebrew. We'll start to learn more words and how to pronounce them, how to spell them, and we'll just get even better. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I thank you guys both for joining. You both did very, very well. You should be proud of yourselves. Well done. Okay.
Okay.
Water for joining. And with that, do you know the salute and how to close out?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's go. You both know it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So we say Yahweh Shema Aratan Bashem Yahushai. Well done. Maya, did you say as well?
Yeah, but it's a little complicated.
I know, it's no sweat, no problem. So it's Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shema,
Shema,
Il,
Il,
Athar,
Atah,
Bahasham,
Masham,
Bahasham with a Ba,
Basham,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahushai.
Well done. Alright, that we say Shalom. The water guys say that again.
Shalom. And I also have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is your name?
My name is Raawban.
Oh.
So what
Well,
I'll
it's
do
nice to
next
meet
week.
you.
It's nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you both. So what I'll do next week is I'll spell my name out as well, so you guys can note it down.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Shalom.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom.
Shalom.